Okay, hello again everybody. This is Kevin from Digging Halton, and welcome to this somewhat abbreviated version of Digging Halton. This is episode 29. The feedback I've been receiving is that my videos are too long. So I cut out a lot of the additional verbiage and narrative just to keep it tight. I want to keep it below 20 minutes. But with all the stuff I've been finding, it's kind of difficult. I want to keep each week separate, so do a full week of finds in every week's video, every episode. So yeah, it's getting difficult because I'm just finding too much stuff. But anyway, we'll go ahead and show you what we've got here for this week, the live footage, and then I'll do a quick wrap up at the end. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I love your feedback and comments. Thanks. Okay, I'm back out again at the old church. I think this is session number 4. Been here for about half an hour. Haven't found much except some junk. A 1940 Canadian penny. Now I just found an older small cent. It looked kind of weird when I first popped it out there because couldn't quite make it out due to the dirt, and I'm still not sure. It is a yeah, it is an older Canadian penny. Nice shape too. I can only get a date off it. My poor eyes. It looks like 1933. Look at that, it's beautiful. Really nice coin. That's how they come out here. On to the next one. Okay, yes, this is Queen Victoria, and the coin is 1888. Some good detail on it, but it's bent. Looks like it's been run over a bit, but still an historical coin in relatively good shape. Lots of detail. So I'm really happy with that. I'm just ecstatic. That's a fantastic find. Alright, there's more out here. I'm going to keep looking. Okay, virtually in that same hole as I just found the Queen Victoria Largie. Another old nickel. Like, this is the second one of these I found this year, and they are beautiful. Look at that. This is not Queen Victoria. This is a nickel. It's quite a bit more recent than that 1888 large cent. But look at that. These nickels come up so beautiful. Like the other one I found was at least in this condition. So this will be going back to the 20s, I'm thinking. I'll get a date off and get right back to you. Okay, this is a 1928, folks. And it's going to clean up gorgeous. Just beautiful. There's gorgeous George right there. And yeah, lots of detail. Yeah, another one to add to my collection for sure. I'm excited now. I hit a hot spot here. I'm going to keep going. So I just pulled up what I believe is another Largie. 6 inches down, solid 75 on the AT Pro, and let's have a closer look. I'll never get tired of pulling these up. And it is a 1901. That is the last year for Queen Victoria. There she is. Looks like I nicked that a little bit. The last 1901 Queen Victoria, I nicked that one also. It's the nature of the dirt. It's really hard, compact, almost cement-like, and I was struggling to get that out. Oh well. Otherwise, I think it's in pretty good shape. Anyway, I'll never get tired of digging these up. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, this looks important. Could be the back, part of a back off a watch or something, a pocket watch, a large pocket watch, but look at the fancy on that. It's very brittle. Very, very fancy. It wasn't a high signal on the AT Pro, so I don't think it's, you know, copper or brass or anything. But sure looks fancy. I don't see any words or writing on it. There might be more of this left in the hole. I'll check. And then when I clean this up, hopefully I'll be able to identify it a bit better. but it sure looks like the back off of a pocket watch. I'll let you know. Okay, I've now made my way over to the backyard of the little house they call the cottage, beside the home once occupied by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Well, I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. And got my first relic here. I thought it was old, but it's just a 1984 dog tag, number 9145. Gave up a really good signal, as you can imagine, but there it is. 1984 dog tag. Well, this is pretty. Look at this. Looks like some kind of a drawer pull or part of a doorknob base plate. I don't know. But that rang up as a 90, a clear 90 on the Garrett AT Pro. And down amongst all these ashes, like, this must be where they dumped their ashes back in the day. I mean, their fireplace ashes, obviously, because I'm getting all kinds of this stuff. But man, what a fancy little thing this is. I believe it's brass or copper. And yeah, I'd love to know the origin of it. If anybody has any idea. It measures about 2 inches across. Obviously it's got 2 holes in it for screws or nails. Nothing on the back. But is that ever fancy? I think I'm about ready to wrap it up for the day anyway. And yeah, it's getting close to dinner time, so time to go. So I spent about 20 minutes at that ballpark and pulled up a modern quarter, dime, and penny and a bunch of trash. Yeah, just didn't get good vibes about that place at all. It's been hunted so much. And came back over to the church, took one swing, and found a silver coin. I'll show you. Not the oldest coin from this property, not the biggest, not the best, but that's a 1965 dime. So that's 0.5 silver. And just as soon as I started swinging, I got this target. So yeah, it's always a good day when you can get a silver of any kind. I'm happy. So I just got my, what, 9th largie out of this property. I don't know how I missed it before, because I went right over this area, but it's a good one. 1919. Look at that. Shining. I haven't even cleaned it off yet. Oh, it's in good shape too. Wow. This is going to be fun. Let's see how this ends up. 1919 largie. This place just keeps on giving. Love it. Here's another cool find. It's a little Girl Guide badge. It's down about 4 inches. Still got the pin on the back, so it's complete. Isn't that cool? Pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that's what it is. Girl Guides, brownies. Yeah, got some age to it, that's for sure. Looks like it might still have some fabric on it or something. Oh, very cool. That'll look nice cleaned up. On to the next one. Well, you gotta love the humor in this hobby sometimes. I'll show you why. So I just pulled up this bottle cap from about, oh, I don't know, 8 inches down. And I said, what the heck is a bottle cap doing down there? I didn't even know they had bottle caps back that far ago, assuming, you know, it's relative to the depth in terms of the history of it. So that's what it is, a bottle cap. And I got another signal and I got a bottle opener. Like, what? And yeah, I'll be looking forward to cleaning this off, because rarely do bottle caps not have some sort of writing or design on them. But yeah, that was down about 6 or 8 inches, and yeah, bottle cap and a bottle opener. Gotta love it. Okay, I'm gonna do a semi-live dig here. I got a solid 82, down about 6 inches, and in the past when I have got that signal at this depth in this area, it was something good. So right in here, just a big old round rock. Oh, there's something coinish. There's something coinish.
That's the right size for a largie too. Oh my goodness, this is the second largie today and the 10th overall from this property. And that looks like, is that a 1901? It is a 1901, so it's a Vicky. And I found two 1901 largies before, and I gashed them both when I was digging them out on different occasions, of course. But this one is in great shape, and I didn't nick it at all. Oh man, what a place this is. I'm having a blast. Catch you on the next hole. Okay, now, what is this? What is this that I just pulled out of the hole? Holy mackerel. Is that a watch? What is that? I don't see any writing on it. Could that be a locket of some kind? It looks like it opens or it contains something. Holy mackerel. It's not really old. It's old enough to get my interest. I'm going to have a quick look at it and get back to you on that. Okay folks, I don't know. I'm stumped. This part is glass, that's for sure. There was something inside that looks like it rusted. I'm wondering if it was a compass, perhaps? And you just can't see the detail on the inside because it's all corroded. I don't know. I'd hate to have to take it apart to find out what it is. But it certainly has a glass cover on it. I was thinking pocket watch at first. There's no markings on it that I can see anywhere. That's a real mystery item. Anyway, I'll do a little bit more investigation on that when I get home. And yeah, let you know in the wrap-up. Crazy.
Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Here's the wrap-up and an abbreviated version of what I'm used to doing. You notice that I didn't have the long intro there that lasts for about a minute at the beginning of the video, and now I'm talking away again and defeating the purpose of trying to keep this video short. So hang on, and I'll show you what we got here. Here's the spendables for this week. I got a total of $7.70. Look at this ridiculously corroded nickel. I mean, crazy. It's modern, of course. That's the way they come out sometimes. But total of $7.70 added to the previous week's total of $176.85 gives us a grand total for the year of $184.55. I think we're going to hit our $200 target actually this year. Here's my modern pennies for this week, a total of 51 of them. Not much else I want to say about that. Some interesting relics. Look at the detail on this. I didn't find out anything more about this. You saw it in the field footage. Just amazing detail on this very, very thin piece of, I think it's copper. I don't know what else it could be. And I had pieces of this break off as well as I was taking it out of the hole. But it seems almost too large to be the back of a pocket watch, to be honest. It's got some history to it, that's for sure. Got a 1984 dog tag. This beautiful piece of hardware here almost looks, I don't know, Art Deco. It's got some copper in it because of I can tell because of the green patina on it. Fairly modern because it's got beveled holes where you insert the screws. So I'm thinking Art Deco, maybe 1920s. Didn't show you this on the video, but it's an old army tank that's extremely heavy and made in Hong Kong, so probably 1970 vintage, somewhere around there, maybe earlier. Some house keys, a car key. This here, which I believe is an electrical splice or attachment to connect wires together. I don't know, speculating. This is an old door handle here. It looks like it's a pipe. That's what I thought it was when I first pulled it out of the hole. But it's an old door handle. Haven't been able to identify the maker model of the vehicle. This here was the mystery item of the week, I think. It turns out I've seen similar things now online that are identified as World War I Army issue field compasses. The fact is that the insides have completely corroded. The compass needle, of course, is very, let's say, thin and would corrode quite easily if water got in there. And that's what happened. And I guess the whatever writing or lettering was in there faded over the years, because that could be as much as, well, probably is at least 100 years old, if in fact it is World War I. So there you go. Got this Girl Guide pin. Still with the pin on the back of it there. Totally functional. That's always a nice find. And this bottle opener, which was down about 6 or 7 inches. I cleaned it off, but there's no way we're getting anything off of that. That was in the same hole as a bottle cap, believe it or not. Don't know if they were, if this bottle opener removed that bottle cap from the bottle, but anyway, we can only speculate. Here's the important coins in the order in which I found them. This 1933 King George the 5th penny, a somewhat bent but still nice 1888 Queen Victoria 1 cent, large cent. This nickel, 5 cents, 1928, turned out pretty nice. You still might want to do a little bit of cleaning on that. This 1901 largie, which I kind of nicked there on the side of it. As you can see, it didn't turn out that great, really. So I'm not really that disappointed that it's damaged. I hate damaging anything that I pull out of the ground, but could have been worse. This is a 1965 0.5 or 50% silver dime. There you see the second effigy of Queen Elizabeth there on the front. This is a 1919 largie, King George V, and probably my favorite coin found this week, or in a long, long time, is another 1901 Queen Victoria large cent. Now, have a look at this and tell me that's not one of the nicest coins you've ever seen. Look at the detail. There's hardly a blemish on this 1901 Queen Victoria large cent, and that kind of makes up for the fact that the other two 1901 Queen Victoria largies that I found, I nicked them both. But this one, absolutely impeccable. I would rate that almost uncirculated, to be honest. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. So thanks for watching. Again, I want to keep this short, and let me know if I am still rambling on. But I appreciate your comments and feedback. So see you again next week, and have a good one.